What? This is a cave system? Are you kidding me? Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 165. Oh, that was a cool looking fighter. The spread apart tail design and the purple engines, I kind of like that. But we are returning to the electric green nebula with all these oceanic planets to find out which planet is going to house our next race course, the third race in the circuit. But before we move on to that, I would actually like to spend a little bit of time getting my stuff sorted. So, I went ahead and I bought some oxygen from the latest place, and then I went ahead and reloaded from my last save here at the space station a couple of times to buy the blaze javelins and the scatter blasters that we needed, just so that we could get them off of our list. So we're going to come over here and continue to add these S-class modules over here to the blaze javelin, and then I'm also going to add these scatter blaster modules over here as well. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually construct one superoxide crystal and one chloride lattice, and then that way we're able to also construct the last handful of upgrades for these weapons to get the best possible scatter blaster and the best possible blaze javelin we can. Now we can always dismantle stuff and rearrange it. We'll just have wasted nanites and materials, but I'm not afraid to. That being said, I'm not afraid to rearrange this to find the optimal setting. For example, I may end up wanting to go with a geology cannon. That's something I have not explored or messed around with. And of course, we might also consider giving up some of these. Maybe giving up a mining module. I don't know. Maybe not. We might still move a mining module over here so that we can add the waveform recycler here. In fact, I do think that is what we're going to do. But for now, pretty much good to go. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hit up the next planet right here. We have quite an interesting planet, and I'm very intrigued. It is a blighted planet with mold. However, it is not the normal fractalized pattern. Oh, look how green the water gets at night. It is not the normal fractalized pattern of land and water. It makes me think that these oceans could indeed have pretty significant depth to them. So let's come in and see what we can scan on the ocean floor here. Alright, I don't know how deep the bulk of that is, but I know if we found some islands here, we might as well try to at least see what we're looking at. We just have kind of islands out in the middle of nowhere here. It's a pretty stark contrast from what it looked like from the upper atmosphere. Whoa, but some depth, some significant depth in this water. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and land here. I would expect some mushrooms or something to exist. I'm not seeing any. Oh. Poisonous gas. So it's not corrosive, it's just poisonous. Yeah, some mushrooms, some grasses. It's really not that bad. But the real test there you go. The real test is a Nautilon. What does the ocean look like? What does the ocean feel like? Not very clear. I mean, kind of clear. Clear-ish. Very blue. You wouldn't even know this was a toxic world down here. So Nice big blue ocean. Not as deep as I would have imagined. Ooh. A rather large predator. Oh yeah, look at it go. Oh, it's like some sort of shark creature? Oh, look at that thing. With some extra feet and some extra fins for maneuverability. Okay. Ooh, there's more than one. Well, I mean... do we have to build like an underwater research area? Because if we do have to, then we should do it here. It would have been nice if the water was a little clearer, but nah, this isn't doing it for me. I don't want to rush it. I'm just not feeling it. Alright, so we head back. And now we know what the oceans here look like. It's a gut thing. You have to just trust your gut. It's just a little too benign. Like it's plain. Alright, let's punch out of the atmosphere for a moment. Oh, there's our most bizarre planet. Chromatic Fog planet. Alright, let's find a solid landmass. Let's head over that way so we can get an idea of what the terrain is like and the fauna. Flora. The orange skies. I don't know, it makes it feel more like a desert. It looks like a desert. I half expect these to be cactus when they start to come into view. Those look like cactus. Hold on. External toxicity is 64.4. That's actually pretty high. It is just poisonous gas. Probably emitted by the cacti-looking mold. Look at these. Sublimated nitrogen. Fungal. Oh, social creatures. Whoa, look at the folds in this thing. No. Here, eat my cobalt. I want to look at these fins. Yeah, you're welcome. Now they're all hungry. No, don't feed the wildlife. We know better than this. It's got these little awkward plateaus. It feels like a desert. Not so much like a toxic planet. But it's neat. It's got this rain and this poisonous gas. Sure. Overall, though, it's not where my race is going to be held. Alright. To the next planet. You gotta remember the night sky is gonna turn this lime electric green. I don't necessarily want to go to the final interface portal yet. What sort of planet was this? An icebound planet? No, we're gonna check that one out last. Come on. It's the Chromatic Fog planet, yep. Alright, so we're jumping around this one to get to the one with the moons. We got it. First things first, we're gonna hit up the ice moon. Wait a second. I feel like there was another extreme planet in this system. I just can't remember which one it was. Sub-Zero moon. It wasn't that moon. Over here we have the high energy moon with activated emerald. So we have an extreme radioactive planet with ancient bones. And a desert planet with rings. Let's try the Sub-Zero moon first. But I have a feeling maybe we'll go to the desert planet. I don't know, I like racing exocraft on planets where there's water. It gives us a good reason to use the Nomad, but I suppose it's not a necessity. We could very easily just race the Nomad on any planet even if it didn't have water. Or, you could race whatever vehicle you want. This is going to be one cold moon. So on the shadowy part of the moon, everything looks green. I'm interested in that. Look at how much... It's like the Crucible of Worlds. It's like they're practically touching each other. You can't see one without the other. Oh, now that's cool. That's a spectacle for you right there. Hold on, let's come out of the atmosphere a little bit. Just a little bit. Like this, right? So the ground is relatively smooth on this moon. Hold on, let's cut back against the natural. Alright, we gotta get the good camera for this. That's what's getting us. No, that's not gonna work. I don't think any of that's gonna work. Nope. Alright. So here we are on the moon at night in the snow with the green yellow sky and the rings. Any structures in the distance? Of course not. Oh! Rush my mouth. There's nothing. There's ruins right over here. A smattering of debris in a pit with an emergency beacon. Better save and chart this sector. The Darshan Miyoko. That's the planet. This is a neat ice planet. These stone fixtures are pretty significant. And the planet just like right overhead. I could see this as a possibility. I mean, it would have been nicer had it been an extreme planet, but Just gotta try out my new weapons. Let's see how this blaze javelin works. It's maybe not as fast as I would like. That sentinel doesn't seem to be bothered by what I'm doing. Blowing up rocks with my weapon. It's an option. It's not jumping out at me. Let's hit the parent planet. Oh, look at that. That's the shadow from the moon. Oh, that was pretty legit. So we have an incredibly dense atmosphere here. Oh, this is the desert. With like a pale white, lime green atmosphere and terrain that's just... Oh, stop. We have a freighter crash. Okay, no, let's go ahead and land here. Let's land here. Intermittent wind blasting. This planet is insane. This has got to be like the flattest terrain I have seen on a planet anywhere. For any reason. I mean, there is some terrain, there are hills. Okay, there's like a little peak over there, but for the most part, it's mega flat through here. Alright, let's scan some of the flora and some of the fauna. No, not the rock. I don't care about the minerals. Rational, wise, eats a cactus. Got these butterfly moth creatures. Cleonomi. Unpredictable, eats plant roots. Look at this terrain. Whoa. Couple of large explorers coming through. Look out. The bright Uresh. I don't know if we want to settle up right here on the freighter. But I am feeling this planet. Alright, so here's my thought. We'll go ahead and place one of these. We'll get the Colossus and the Nomad here, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, now at least we have some options. Let's get up and let's fly our ship around, and we'll see if we can find a better place. Just look at it, though. It's like just wide sweeping desert. There's like no... Oh, another crashed freighter. Is this desert planet the freighter graveyard? It's the place where all capital ships go to crash and die. Okay, we're starting to see some mountains over here. A couple of mountains there. Sunset in the rings. This is interesting. Just kind of standing up in the middle of nowhere. On a planet without really any elevation to speak of. Oh my goodness. Well, there's your photo opportunity. There it is. So first, gotta put out the character. And then, oops, nope. Filmic, ooh. We could mess with it a little bit. I'll back it up where the sunset was in the ring. I think that was really neat. We'll get one like that, and then, oh, look at those! 3 different mission, 3 different photo missions knocked out. That looks good. I don't know which one I'm going to use. That looks a little out of control. We'll see. And that's the default. That's what it looks like. Okay. Sounds good to me. So here we are up here on this pillar. But is this where we want to start the race? End the race? We even want the race to be over here? I feel like this race could be really simple if it was like race from this plateau to that plateau and back, but look at that plateau over there. No, that seems like a... Whoa, did you see that creature? Look at this hornbill looking creature. Hold on. Look at this thing. No, here, I'm feeding you cobalt. Hang tight. Look at this guy. Alright, okay, alright. Don't get huffy with me. I'm just trying to help everybody out. Let's not lose bearing on our mega plateau, because this planet appeared to be fairly flat at first. But now this is like the quintessential desert planet, complete with mesas and plateaus, and it's mostly sand and cacti. Temperate type weather, not really a lot of sandstorms, but it is going to get cold at night. Look at this. It's not even a big plateau, it's... Oh, wow. Okay. Desert sunset means the sky is going to get green and yellow. Look at that, though. It's just like wasteland. And then these occasional plateaus. Yep. Yeah, this is going to be a racing planet. And then look at the sky. Jeez. It's pretty darn fantastic is what it is. It's pretty darn fantastic. Let's go ahead and change our not our discoveries. I would like my mission log to continue tracking the purge. Do I want my base to be up here? Oh, do we go off this edge? Like, boom, straight over there? Some craters and stuff. I think this is the appropriate plateau here. This is, in fact, where the base happens. Whoa. Whoa, hang tight, hang tight. Oh, that was... okay. Ah, it's a hauler. That's why it looked weird. We're on the yellow side of the nebula, though. Ah, I really like that green. But I don't know if we would find a plateau this nice on the other side. This might be where we just simply decide to lock it down. Look at that triple planet vista, or planet moon planet. Alright, first things first. We're gonna get... Oop. You look like a predator. bold, eats corpses. I'm sorry, but we're going to use that upgraded scatter blaster to pretty much end you. Don't be calling for reinforcements with your death knell. That's not... What do we have here? Submissive, eats foraged nuts. Okay. So we have a plateau over there. The thing is, I don't know if a race can get to that plateau and back. But that's sort of what I want this race to be, is I want this race to be to a land formation across the wastes and back. That's what I want to do. Got little hills over there. We could go up to the top of that mountain and back. So the plateau and back is farther, but the race might not stretch that far. It might not allow it. It's actually quite a bit of ground over there to race across. This planet has just captivated me with its vistas. Look at that. Just a massive, sweeping, sandy, cold. I think that mountain peak and back is the way to do this. So let's go... Maybe. Regardless, we need a base so we can find this place again. So we'll start by putting it here, and if we have to move it, we have to move it. Let's claim it. Look at that rock formation there. How odd and specific that is. And craters everywhere. Okay, I've anteed up. I'm fairly comfortable with this as my location. I reserve the right to change my mind. But until I change my mind, this is the place. So, let us get back into our starship. Get back in our starship and we'll go check out the other moon. That's more green over here. Wow, this plateau is actually really quite large. That just shows you how far away that one is. Hold on. I'm trying to see what that is. Some sort of something. Alright. It's a little cold at night, but otherwise this is a gorgeous desert planet. Let's check out the other moon. Alright, so we've got the cold moon, which I wasn't that impressed with. It's this one, right? Yep, Sub-Zero moon. Fugitive attack ship. No thank you. Let's try the other side of the planet. I don't even remember what kind of place this is. High energy moon, activated emerald, and ancient bones. It's uranium, silver. Yeah, this place is going to be a little interesting. I'd like to see the day side though, so let's punch past the Terminator. Thank you. And now we'll just cut right on in. Alright. Ooh. So some kind of rapid oxidization or decay for sure. Whoa, and the atmosphere is thick. Okay, stop, slow down. I can already see the radioactive off-gassing coming out of the soil. Alright, the sun is just cooking this thing. Let's settle down in a valley here next to this cave. Ten rads. Extreme thermonuclear fog with frenzied sentinels. Whoa. Look at that thing. Migratory collects seeds. Frenzied sentinels. And thermonuclear fog. Maybe we challenge people to race here on this planet. Just because it's so obnoxious. Caves have a nice color to them, though. Look at those caves. Jeez. I can't believe this is the atmosphere. We don't even have a storm ongoing right now. This is just your thermonuclear fog. With these rings. I mean, we could have the race on this planet, but no. This is more of a gee-whiz planet. Oh, don't make me loot these Gravitino balls just to prove I can. Look at that cave. Is that a cave? It looks like one over there. Hold on. Another large bird. Do you see that? It's not the same as the last one. Builds large nests. Eats nectar. Oh, here's a ground creature. This one... highly intelligent. Oh, it got by. Look at all the large birds here. Oh, natural burial site. Okay. Scan a couple of these trees here. Alright, let's scan these creatures here. Another set of ground creatures. Yep, I'm tracking. Too much radiation damage. Alright. To the natural burial site. Let's go. Oh, are you kidding me? The Viking word for two. We're learning all the simple words now. The most important ones. Prepositions, junctions, all of that noise. Alright. Go ahead and leave those sentinels behind. Just cut up through here. Oh, this planet is really an oddball. But look, you can see, look at this stuff. It's off-gassing everywhere. Yeah, through these. I don't know what this coral-like land mineral is. Unusually soft. No, these. The whole planet is just, whoa. If I didn't know better, I'd say that thing was out to get me. The entire planet is just radiation city. Oh, there's quite a few here. Okay, they're still just blue, but I think that's the nature of it. Oh no, maybe this one is going to be worth more because it's bigger? Ooh, unique skeleton. That one's not bad. Chipped bones. Aged skeleton fragments. No, that one's a little far away. $784, $488, $498. Let's go over there. Let's go to that direction. Look at the clouds here. Well, I'm not sure what all these natural burial sites were about. Perhaps as this moon started putting out radioactive gas more and more, whatever civilization was here was died, they started ritualistically burying everything. I mean, thematically, that's just a guess. But it would make sense. Alright, let's be on with it. Let's get after it. What the heck are these things? That's a mineral? It's an odd mineral. Alright, nope, where's my exocraft? Well, I don't want to start a fight that's going to last forever. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Let's get after it then. Doesn't seem to be a lot to it. Just those three. We got a couple of unidentified life forms up here. Hold on. Oh yeah, look at it go. It's some kind of fast-moving prey animal with an odd club tail. Hold on. Look at it run. Here, we've got to keep up with it. Whoa. How did we end up in the shade all of a sudden? Oop. There's the, storm crystals. Oh, of course. We haven't even seen the worst this moon has to offer yet. Of course we haven't. Look at the chemicals. What? This is a cave system? Are you kidding me? Whoa. What is this? No. Okay, so we have to have a race on this planet? Maybe? What? This is insane. This cave system? This is a real cave system right here. Like, this is a big deal. It's such a big cave system, you're still seeing the exposure to the radioactive gases in here. Alright, this must be the exit here. Wow. So many good options. Alright, let's get up this cliff here. One little bitty bit at a time. Look at this biome. This whole area here is hollow. Ugh, but this is going to be such a pain to try to hold this. Alright, I think the only choice we have is let's build the base computer here, and then we'll change the other one to a beacon, I'm guessing. Maybe. Or we'll do a race on both. Maybe we'll have 2 races in one system. I don't know. I know I'm claiming this. It's like a huge underground structure. It's massive. I don't know what we're going to do with it. But it feels wasteful not to do something with it. Look, I'm tired of running, okay? I'm not worried about it, guys. You're just an inconvenience. Come here. Alright, so I'll just take some projectile ammunition and a little bit of oxygen. Alright, hold on. Scatter Blaster might be better, actually. I don't know if you have time to charge it up, though. So it made it sound like it sent a bigger... Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on. Alright, let's try to Blaze Javelin on this thing. It's not so bad. Let's try the Scatter Blaster. Ooh! Yeah, I kinda like that Scatter Blaster better. I do. Alright, so we destroy the advanced sentinels. We've got our base down. Let's... Cannot land here? Why can we not land here? What? Okay, hold on. Well, they did send the big thing. Okay. Whoa, and it's freaking out over there. It's like, you fool, how dare you hide across that canyon. Oh, I can't just leave you be over there. Come on. Let's do this, shall we? We're just gonna charge it up and boom. Oh, we gotta get rid of your armor plating. Alright, hold on. Boom. Let's see, where's your other armor plating? Alright, now. You're starting to actually scuff my paint a little bit. No, you're not, but... Where's the last of the armor plating? Was it the booty boots? Oh, it is, right down here. Weapon charge depleted. What is it shooting? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Plasma grenades. That's a little dangerous. Alright, let's get back to the Blaze Javelin. We'll just recharge it. Here you go. Just a little bit at a time, right? It was a lot nicer when I had a not a Blaze Javelin, a plasma launcher, and I could just huck grenades at this thing. I do miss that. I don't miss killing myself. Look at this thing. And now, of course, radiation. The thermonuclear fog storm supercell has happened. Alright, let's get ourselves a walker brain. We should have got some servo joints too, right? Quad servos. But I just took care of a walker, so I'm obviously not worried by a walker, so... Okay, alright, okay. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna collect some storm crystals and make our way back to our ship. What do you think about that? That'll be fun. So I think it's interesting how the storm is yellow, but the nebula is green. So the whole thing ends up looking sort of green, radioactive. There we go. Well, it took a while for the storm to finally happen. But now that it did, these are some good clusters. What is all of this? What the heck is all this? This is like colorful lights, and of course the storm is clearing. What are all these colorful lights here? Oh, it's an abandoned building. Oh. I see. And now just like that... Everything got creepy. Alright. That's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of No Man's Sky. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Be sure to come back next time, as we hopefully will lose these sentinels. Figure out which one of these two planets, or the planet or the moon, we're going to put the racetrack on, because as far as I'm concerned, both are viable options. But until next time, take care.